The Nabata Desert. A wasteland of scorching sun and frigid nights. It rejects human life. Any careless enough to enter its embrace is doomed to wander lost. Uther, the Marquess of Ostia, spoke of a living legend. Guided by his words, Ellie would head straight into the desert. Chapter 22, Living Legend. So hot, I'm gonna die. Hey, do you want me to carry you on my back? Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Such kindness from you surprised me, Lord Hector. Is this some fever dream? What's that supposed to mean? I was concerned that you might collapse again, like the other day. You're usually so brusque. Huh. It's no wonder he's confused. Don't be shy, Nils. Let him help you out. But do as you're told, boy. Wah! Whoa! Sorry, I can't really make a little boy sound. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. Marquess Ostia said, enter the desert and move west. Someone will meet you. And yet, we've seen no one. I wonder if we need to move further in. You might be right. Here. What? This heat is taking its toll on you. If you please, take my arm. I couldn't. Oh, come now. Very well. Forgive me. Is something wrong? It's strange. What is? All of you treat my brother and me so normally. Doesn't it bother you? Our powers, our looks, we're different from people. Has that been bothering you? What's wrong with being a bit different from other people? When I look at you, I don't see other people. I see an Indian. I see a normal, kind-hearted girl. Do you speak truly? Lord Elwood. I believe someone approaches. Is it Lord Pent? No, it's a group sent by Uther of Ostia. Hawkeye will find them soon and bring them here. Your companion is still searching in the desert. He's not having any luck finding what he's after, is he? No, I believe he'll find it before long. However, a group of bandits is also moving. They found Pent and are preparing to attack. Oh, that's... Are you concerned for his safety? No, Lord Pent can take care of himself. However, if his return here is delayed... Yes. Will you take your evening meal without us? I will wait for Lord Pent, but I'm sure you must be hungry. Lord Athos, what is it? It's you, Louise. You are a most amusing woman. Since Pent brought you here, I feel I've laughed enough for 10 years. You have my gratitude. I'm not sure I understand, but I'm pleased to have been of service. By the way, the visitors are coming from Lycia, aren't they? I wonder what they want. Lord Arcsage, you're coloring. Are you well? Once it begins to turn, none can halt the wheel of fate. But, as long as there is hope, people continue to try. They do not know the despair that awaits. Lord Elwood? Ninian? Over there. Someone is under attack. Are you sure? Ah, that must be him. Looks like a lone man in a crowd of bandits. Let's help him. I dislike seeing someone facing overwhelming odds. Hold on, Lynn, I'm going with you. Hey, you two. Where did they get all that energy? Unbelievable. What will you do? Let's go. Have to keep with one's friends, right? Oh, look at this kindly soul, Jasmine. He's waiting all by himself to give up his treasure. Oh, Paul. I do believe you're right. Such generosity. It's taken me many days to find this. I've worked too hard to hand it over to thugs. So rude. And to think we were gonna let you live. We're fragile creatures. You can't trifle with our emotions, so... You're a bad man. He's so bad, Jasmine. Oh, Paul, I know it. I really do. My heart, it is breaking. What? You too, Jasmine? And you as well, Paul? Let's go. We must convince him to reconsider. I've no wish to hurt you. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that map before we pick these units, although I believe I've already picked the units that I want to use. The important thing about this map is that a lot of it's on desert, and desert and sand is pretty much the worst thing in Fire Emblem ever. If you bring someone like a heavily armored unit such as Oswin, or a mounted guy such as Sane, you're gonna have a bad time in the desert. So the way to circumvent this is, number one, obviously the flyers. Fiora and Florina are gonna be great for this map because they're not affected by terrain anyway. And also mages, they tend to not be affected by the sand terrain for some reason, couldn't really tell you. So that's why I have both of our mages being Urk and Lucius. The rest are just kind of filling up the place. Archer hasn't gotten some action in a while, so you can help out. And also have the archers because, well, they need to level up, so there we go. And also, guys, I did go ahead and redo the last level, just because when I said I was going to use the file where, what's-his-face didn't die? Wrath? Or Wrath didn't die? I realized that on that file I had accidentally killed Heath, so I just played the whole thing again, still got the 10,000 gold, and everyone survived, so hey, there you go, we're good. And I think that's about it. I mean, this is a pretty straightforward map, regardless, so here we go. Let's go ahead and check out this guy in the middle, though. Pent was his name. Ooh, he's got an elf fire equipped. Nice, and he's a sage, pre-promoted unit, and a pretty high level at that. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two bosses, though. Jasmine, these two lunk meatheads right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at their stats. 11 res. This guy has more res than defense, which is not what I would really expect from a warrior archetype. But this guy has 11 def to 9 res, so they kind of mirror each other in a way. So how to handle this exactly? I mean, when Louise said that Pint can handle himself, I mean, she was right. I don't think he's in any danger of really getting seriously hurt or anything like that. But, let's go ahead and try to get our Pegasus Knights over here to take out this archer before it can do anything. Both level 13, so it's not a huge deal. Definitely think that, Fiora here will have an easier time, though. Oh, and I need to turn animations back on, because I turned them off whenever I was redoing the map, because I was like, I'm playing this for like the 3rd time, so I just don't really want to deal with the animations again. But there we go. Oh, also an important thing about this map, these guys can be pretty hard to take down, so try to take it, stay out of their range if at all possible. We'll go ahead and send our 2 Pegasus Knights up here. These javelins are weird and thin, though. I did get a spear at the end of the last one, though, which is a souped-up javelin in more ways than one, so of course Urk can take out the heavily armored guy. Can you take out this one? Not quite, huh, Barch? That is unfortunate. Can't double no matter what. I do have Ninian up here to refresh him, though, so... Or I might want to refresh Urk to take down, that mounted archer. Because if those guys get over to the grass, they can really start moving. Plus Urk is level 13, right? So... No, he's level 14. Yikes. So I actually need everyone else to get a level up here. I believe Lucius is the one that I probably should have sent up there, but... Oh well, what are you gonna do? It's not a whole lot of enemies on this map anyway, but go ahead and try to congregate with 2 groups. Go ahead and get a good hit in here. And just like saying, Bartra's gonna start having some accuracy problems pretty soon. If I had to take a guess of who is actually on the chopping block right now, who I think is like kind of underperforming, I'd say unfortunately Florina, or maybe I just need to get her like an Iron Lance so she can double a bit more. She's probably the most salvageable. And the other 2 are probably Bartra and Will, that I might want to think about replacing, unfortunately. I need to get over there somehow, but I just don't think I'm gonna have the juice to do so. I think an Indian can take 1 hit though, from an archer. So let's see how this turns out. I mean, I'm playing with fire with these 60% accuracies. Taking some unnecessary risk. This is a fairly easy map compared to everything else. Yeah, you see that? Just because he's able to get to the grass there. It kind of sucks. Let's see, is there a way I can kind of stop this up? Not necessarily. I'll go ahead and send Will down here and Lucius. Go ahead and let these guys kind of deal with this group down here. Form a bit of a wall. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that because he can just go right there. Ah, you hate to see it. I think any one of my units can take 1 hit, though. So, actually, I should send Eliwood down here, now that I think about it. But, hey, what's done is done. Let's see, what's your range, bud? Well, my 2 healers are out of range now. So, go ahead and send Sarah down here to be with these guys. And granted, Priscilla isn't going to be super useful on this map, but hey, always want to take the healers. Oh boy, yeah, look at that. Panda's not gonna have an issue. At least that'll be easy pickings, though, Florina. Again, I do have to be cognizant of getting in the way of those Reavers up there. Yeah, in a way, it's kind of good that they target Ninian, because he just dodges everything. Soften him up real nice. Boy, Ninian's been targeted quite a bit in this playthrough, and she just has not taken a hit. Yeah, and Pence just gonna wreck the whole map. By himself, apparently. And who do we have here? Well, we've seen this unit type before, all the way back with those pirates. Berserker. Level 4. Take a look at these stats. Wow. 18 strength. With a killer axe to boot. Yeah, that's why I want to get Eliwood down here, because if we're going to recruit that guy, well, Eliwood has to be the one to do it. Okay, so I am right on the edge of the range for these guys, so let's be aware of that. Let's see, that was the one at full health that Farina's not going to be able to take out, so... Just get her right here, take this one out. Fiora can snipe the other one with a javelin, and then either Will or Lucius can take out this guy. There's really not a reason to go all the way down here, but... Oh, wow, Lucius cannot take him out. Yeah, I guess the magic, their res is pretty high. Oh, and I forget I'm at a triangle disadvantage here, too. It's actually kind of amazing I'm doing this much damage. Probably could have killed it with Shine. Or I could just kill it with a crit. That works too. There we go. After a few lackluster level ups, Lucius is finally doing something. I might want to send Fiora up here to help out a little bit. I don't know. What to do? Well, the obvious thing is that I need to get Eliwood down here, and Ninian can just refresh him, so he can get as far as he can. So we can talk to... what was his name again? Hawkeye, as soon as possible. Doesn't use a bow and arrow, unfortunately, if you know what I mean. But, okay, so you're already at 14, Eric. So these two are the ones that need to level up here. That is a rather low hit rate, so let me go ahead and just make sure that Bartra can take this one out in one hit. And then Rebecca can take care of this one. Do we go for the 100 or 80? Yeah, well, it has to be an iron bow. Yeah, I think that's Farina's problem. I never gave her another iron axe. Not iron axe, an iron lance. I feel like the gravy train with Rebecca has to end soon. Like, the strength and skill. Oh, more speed. More speed! I mean, she is a glass cannon, though. Just, whew. Those defenses are bad. How much damage can Urk do to this guy? This is the one with the high res, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna have to smack that one in the face regularly. Let's see, and... I mean... I guess I can start getting Fiora over here to visit this house down here. Yeah, we'll do that. And Will can take out this one. With the iron bow, yeah. And I believe... Ah, man, I should have healed up, Fiora before I let her go down there. Man. What you gonna do? Go ahead and get a bit of experience right here. And get a bit of a refresher as well. So the one that's up top is going to be the one that has pretty high defense, so I don't know if Urk, Barcher, and Rebecca can take that one out by themselves. We are about to find out, though. I mean, the smart thing to do would be to just take everyone and try to gang them up all at once on just one guy instead of spreading my forces thin, but... Wow, Pint took damage. Probably just because it was a dark mage. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ah, man. Pint getting way more action than me here. Reinforcements, though, huh? Yep, Burn Wyvern Knights. What are they doing all the way over here? The Nabata Desert is on the opposite side. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and talk to this mysterious figure. 50 HP! Who are you? I'm Hawkeye, defender of this desert. Defender of a desert? I will drive out the bandits. Guests need not fight. Please wait. Guests? Oh, right, so, yeah, like I said, Hawkeye, pretty freaking awesome, and a killer axe improves the critical hit rates, just like the killing edge, that somehow Guy still has? Don't really know how that works, but... Alright, I am gonna have to be cognizant of what I do whenever I attack this guy, as he does have a hand axe, so... Our mages are not safe if they're allowed to, if they attack him when he's still got that hand axe equipped. Oh, look at this cute little girl. You know what? I'm watching the house all by myself. Do you know how to do that? You have to sit and be good. So, that's why I'm here. What are all of you guys doing? Are you hunting for treasure? Like that other guy? Let me tell you a secret. There's something good buried near the bones. I know stuff like that. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't really know what she means by that, though. By the bones. Well, there's two group of bones over here. We got one right here and one right there, so, which one was she talking about? Okay, I need to start formulating my strategy for how I'm gonna take this guy out. Yeah, that's not gonna work, so, maybe I do need to gang everyone up. I mean, we are all kinda close to this one, so... That is not the worst strategy in the world. Let's see, Rebecca, can you get down here? Yes, you can. So I think we'll just try to surround everyone and just see what we can do, pretty much. I might need to use Hawkeye to soften him up a little bit. I mean, we've already established that, Farina's not gonna be a whole lot of help. Although I do only have one sword unit here, and that is Eliwood, so... Let's go ahead and refresh Eliwood again, see if I can get him a bit closer. Fighting in desert is just the worst, man. Just the worst. Okay, right there, so Lucius can get up here to this one. In the future, the series would introduce to where you can, you can just keep this radar on while you navigate your other units to other places. Which is something that, is really, really good, and I miss that feature. I can't. I'm not aware if you can do it in this game. If you can, I guess I'm just a huge sap. And if you can, I don't know how to do it. Alright, take this thing out in one go. So we'll focus on the one down here first. That is a really high strength, though, if you could just get a bit of speed there. Okay, well, everyone's kind of lined up to do damage here. You are gonna wear that Hellfire out, Pint. Jeez. Okay, how much damage can Florina do? Again, this is an axe, guys, probably not a ton. And he doubles. Yeah, he doubles like crazy. It's not good. How many spaces can you move? You can only move 2 in the desert. Oh, man. Yeah, this is rough. This is really rough. I mean, he can't counterattack now from a distance, at the very least, because he doesn't have that hand axe quite yet, but... I'm gonna have to draw him out with one hit, I think. I think Hawkeye's gonna be the guinea pig here, so we'll go ahead and draw him out like that. And everyone else is gonna stay on standby until we figure out what to do. Because I don't know if anyone else can survive an initial engagement against this guy. It's too rough, so he is quite the meathead after all. Alright, let's see what happens. I'll attack with the hand axe, of course. Oh god, looks like Pint's gonna go after Paul. Maybe I should have sent someone over there to actually, not let him get all that experience there. I didn't anticipate that he'd move that far, but... Okay, Hawkeye, what are you gonna do to this guy? 21? Okay, it's not great. But at least it's not a huge retaliation in return. He can counterattack my mages now, too, which kinda sucks, and my archers. Ugh. Well, we can do that at the very least. I think no matter what we do, I mean, Elwood might end up needing to get the kill here. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on! That is what I didn't need to happen. Ah, and Elwood can't Minion can't refresh either. That's not good, because he can reach all these guys now. Ah, man. Why do you gotta miss like that? Oh, pretty good level up. Elwood, what can you do to this guy? Oh god, he doubles you, no matter what. Yeah, he kills you. Oh man, so he's just gonna freaking kill Elwood. Yeah, this is looking like this might be a reset, honestly. Like, this is not good. Man, what can I do? Yeah, he's just too fast. The chance is so low. Yeah, just fighting in the sand's just no good. Plus 10 avoid. I could do a bit of chip damage here, but I get smacked in the face as a result of that. Just ugh. Don't think there's a whole lot else I can actually do, because he doubles everything. I mean, a Shine can do 6. I mean, I guess I'll try to do some damage here, but obviously I need a better strategy for this. That is so much HP. He just hit me with a 46! Well, I gotta heal up Rebecca. I need to kind of come... No, because I mean, she'll get smacked with the hand axe next. Yeah, just kind of missing with Hawkeye. Like, I can't really play around with that anymore. That was kind of more integral than I really thought. I mean, Elwood will die if he gets hit twice, but that is a low chance. Let's just go ahead and try it. I think I have another option for this. I missed a 72? And you hit me with a 46? Twice? Wow. I mean, I know my luck has been bad this playthrough, but... I mean, that's some legendary bad luck.